Fantastic. Now, we've got the wonderful Catherine Scott.
Hello, 3 poems today. First one's called I'm Going on a Diet. I'm going on a diet. I'm determined to get fit. But first I must go shopping to purchase the right kit. I'll ask Ruth if she'll come with me. She's sound with her advice. Then we'll slip into a cafe for a tea and custard slice. I need to get some trainers and some fancy little socks, some shorts and tracksuit bottoms and 1 or 2 new tops. I'll pop into a bookshop and buy myself some books on diet and living healthily and how the gourmet cooks. I'm getting quite excited now we've fixed our shopping spree. Ruth was more than willing when she agreed to come with me. We're going to go to Meadowhall and forget about the costs and have a laugh together before the bankers call the shots. Well, all that happened just last week, now I'm living to regret it. Those fancy clothes and shopping means I've run right out of credit. I was full of good intentions when I decided to lose weight, but although my purse is lighter, I will never be size 8. So now I have decided I must try a new approach. I'm going to our local gym to hire a fitness coach. I understand they've got a pool, jacuzzi and a sauna, and outside there's a garden with lots of local fauna. And do you know, they've got a bar with a well-stocked cellar. And if I'm really lucky there, I'll meet a lycra'd younger fella who will gently massage and encourage me as I attempt to get in shape. And together and with passion, we will shift that extra weight. This one's called Plastic Bits. I was walking down the street just the other day when I met this woman who had something to say. She said, "Look at me, girl, don't I look fantastic? I got high-heeled shoes and they're made out of plastic. I got a plastic bag and a plastic purse. I got my husband this plastic nurse. I got my son this plastic tank and I got it all paid for from a plastic bank. I got a plastic sofa and a plastic chair. I got plastic tableware. I got a plastic flower for my plastic hat and I got my son a plastic cricket bat. I got plastic knees and plastic hips. I got a plastic nose and plastic lips. Yes, I got lots of plastic bits, because I love plastic to my fingertips. I got a plastic comb for my plastic hair. I got plastic boobs in my underwear. I got plastic nails and plastic teeth. When I die, I want a plastic wreath. When I'm gone, I'll be a sensation, because I won't need formaldehisation. I want my folks to remember my life as the best plastic mum and the best plastic wife. Okay, this is a new one. It's called I'm Leaving You. It may ring bells for a few of you here. So I only finished it yesterday, so I'm going to read this one. How many times do I have to say I've had enough, goodbye? If I stayed here one more minute, I'd curl right up and die. I'm leaving you for freedom. I'm going back to live with Mum, where I won't be judged or criticised and I won't be frowned upon. When we first met, I was besotted. You really seemed to care. You said that makeup was something I didn't need to wear. I threw out all my short skirts, high heels and low-cut tops, and you thoughtfully replaced them with shapeless, dowdy frocks. That was just the start of it. Over time it grew much worse. You criticised my friends and you said they were a curse. You told me that my college course was a waste of time and effort, but when I left to please you, you were violent and aggressive. I really started to believe that I'd got my values wrong. When I think about it now, I wonder how I stayed so long. You told me I was getting fat and you'd knock me into shape. Well, you certainly did that all right, you big fat useless ape. It didn't matter what I did, you abused me more each day. You turned the heat and lighting off and checked upon my pay. You started drinking all day long, then you started taking drugs. Your so-called mates who came around were just a load of thugs. You criticised my family, you said they took advantage. You even said you'd seen my father looking down my cleavage. When you accused my dad of that, you made me want to vomit with that filthy lie and more besides. You went beyond the limit. The sad truth is, of course, that we never stood a chance. Your family have different standards, it's obvious at a glance. So when you start to criticise, you should look close to home, because they're the ones responsible for the nasty seeds they've sown. You've controlled my life for far too long and you've done it all through fear. So get this message loud and strong. I'm leaving you, my dear. I need to be with people who've more intelligence than you, instead of feeling sick each day about what next you're going to do. I don't want to live in a cold, cold house with not enough to eat. If I stayed here any longer, you'd doubtless have me on the street. Don't try to tell me I won't survive. I've heard it all before. I just wish someone had told me that you're rotten to the core. No, the one who is going to struggle here will certainly be you. I can manage without the put-downs and the verbal insults too. For years you made it oh so clear that you thought I was inferior. Well, now it's lesson time for you, because I'm definitely superior. Go find yourself another mog to take on all your baggage. I think you'll find that this girl here is better than your average. I doubt that you'll be strong enough to get yourself cleaned up, but from me at last, I'm pleased to say, get lost and sling your up.